On Juneteenth, a wreath is laid at the African American Civil War Memorial in Washington to honor the more than 200,000 soldiers who fought to free millions of slaves across the southern U.S. This is a day of celebration for African Americans, but also a time to ensure that their history isn't forgotten. On June 19, 1865, 2.5 years after President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, Major General Gordon Granger brought the news to Galveston, Texas. It was one of the last cities in the surrendered South to hear that the Civil War had ended and all those enslaved were now free. This is only the second year that Juneteenth is being observed as a nationwide holiday, and while many in the African American community say that gives it new significance, the U.S. still struggles with racial justice.
Just look around in our country and you see the amount of hatred that's being fomented against the people who helped create and build and make this nation what it is.
It's never going to be enough. So we have to continue to move forward with the idea that it is never enough.
When do we run? When do we run it?
Ever since President Joe Biden's pledge to support the Black community in his election victory speech, demands for reparations for slavery have grown louder.
It is time for us, people of color, Black people, whose descendants came here on slave ships in 1619, who helped build this country, to get reparations.
As with many holidays in this country, it's the corporations that turn a profit. The U.S.'s largest retailer, Walmart, has already come under fire and apologized for rebranding its own items for Juneteenth instead of promoting Black-owned products. Even the company's Juneteenth t-shirts were modeled by white women.
Brands and organizations should try to engage in the Juneteenth holiday in a respectful way in order to avoid issues related to cultural misappropriation. And so we don't want to have that.
The U.S. took the very rare step of apologizing for slavery just 13 years ago, after Barack Obama became president. Yasmin Al-Sabawi, TRT World, Washington.